Detroit Lion quarterback Matthew Stafford just became the highest paid football player in the history of the sport of football. We discussed that here on this edition of Hermit Speaks. Welcome to today's edition of Hermit Speaks, where when homage is due, homage is paid. And we got to get right into it. Let me tell y'all something, man. Matthew Stafford just broke the bank. The bank is open. Matthew Stafford is in the game. I think it's a well-deserved contract. We all know Aaron Rodgers is going to break the bank. We all know Matt Ryan signed a new contract. It's going to be pretty good. Kirk Cousins, somebody's going to give him the money when he's going to steal it. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr was the highest paid player, and that's Matt Stafford. And let's talk about Matt Stafford. Many people think he doesn't deserve this honor. I beg to differ. Matthew Stafford is a good football player, solid at position, top 10 in my book, baby. You can rank him anywhere from 8 to 12 in the NFL of the quarterbacks that's playing the game today. It's not a throw that he cannot make on the field. But last season showed how good he truly is because he lost arguably the best receiver in football in one Megatron, Calvin Johnson Jr. We all know what time that was. But what did Matthew Stafford do last year? I lose my best receiver, I lose my best running back, who cares? We still make it to the playoffs. We down 8 times in the fourth quarter. Guess what I do? We win 8 times in the fourth quarter. We had 9 wins on the season. I led 8 game-winning drives, 8 fourth quarter comebacks. I led the league in both categories. Still completed over 62% of my passes with no Megatron, and I led us to a playoff berth 2 times in the last 3 years. Mind you, the Detroit Lion franchise is one that do not go to the playoffs often, so we cannot ignore the fact that is a big deal for that franchise. He has 28 game-winning comebacks. That is the most of any quarterback since 2011, and right now he ranks very high on the fourth quarter comeback list. He can get it done when it's time. He's a big-time player. He has a big-time arm, and hopefully this contract inspires him to go to the next big-time level, put all his skills together and help the Detroit Lions get to level where they really can compete for the head of that division and compete for a deep spot or a deep run in the playoffs. He's highly good. He's a football man since 2011. It's 96 straight starts. How many quarterbacks can say that they started 96 straight games? It's not a lot, but Matthew Stafford, one of them. Continue to persevere, continue to lead your troops, but make no mistake, Matt Stafford, everybody's going to have their eyes on you, and it's time for you to restore the roar in the Lions Den. And with that being said, there marks another edition of Hermit Speaks.